February 2nd, 2025. Dear Diary, it's Beatrice again. Last year I turned 22. That was the moment I start to feel a lot of changing. Standing straight, feet on the ground, that the world starts to feel real. These miscellaneous new feelings that I've never felt before. I lost someone for the first time, tears running down, touching my cheeks, and that was the most painful feeling I got to experience. Didn't know that September 2024 will be the last hangout, just the three of us. Since then, I like to keep myself a crazy busy, sorted myself, and got back to my hobbies. During this time of grieving, I think that getting back into old hobbies could be a calming thing to do. My life is working as a graphic designer, specializing in brand design and typography and illustration, so I'm mostly working with clients during the day and making passion project, and during my breaks sometimes I just scroll my TikTok, so to replace that I'm making zines and doing things I used to love. This year I barely watch Netflix because I feel like that's such a waste of time. So instead of watching, I create. Recently I've been loving the filmmaking and storytelling, so I even bought a mic, and these are essential. Type01 just sent me two books of their new issue. It's issue 9 and it's about food packaging and typography, which I can say that that is my day to day since I work with lots of clients. Mostly they're having a food and beverage, and I also make lots of custom fonts. You actually can get my fonts in my Gumroad, and I would like to say that I love their new cover on this book package because I got to experience the ripping paper. And since some of you guys asking about my fonts, there's actually not a font, it's my own hand drawn. So today I'm going to make that, and this font I want to be more simple, like not very bold, because if you can see the Rollerny and Rolleroo is quite bold, so more simple and thin. So you can use in your tagline or your established year in your logo. Anything, maybe business card or poster. I'll show you later how I normally design it in my own design. I'm someone who loves to have a book so I can write some of the ideas that suddenly came up to my mind. I mean, now it's modern and I can just simply type it down, but any of you feel like it will hurt your eyes if you stare at your phone too long? Because I feel that sometimes. Okay, the books are here. So let me show you the books that Type01 sent me, and you actually can get this with my link. Since I've became a designer, I think starting from last year, they sent me the first book with these four issues. This is the first one, and then this one. I really love this one because the cover looks cool and it has the texture. And this one, and this will be very interesting because they literally teach you how to code as a designer. And this is the second book. I just got back from Japan, and months later they sent me this, and I kinda nostalgic about the time I spent my summer in Japan. I think it has a little mix of Chinese because I once asked my grandma to read it and she can read it. And she's Chinese, by the way. And this book I just got it last week. So yeah, if you want to get it, you can use my link T1Bear10 and then you can get the discount. It's very good deal because as a designer, you will want to know about others people biography, right? Rather than just searching inspiration from Pinterest. So I would highly recommend you to have this book. If you watch my previous video, I talk about some books that I bought in Japan, and today I want to let you see the books that I bought in Bashir Graphic Book in Bras Basah, Singapore. I went to the bookstore many times, and this is my first book that I bought there. When I opened the book, you can see how colorful this book has. To see something that is not familiar because I'm a designer and I barely read books. So this kind of books really opens my mind. It's very dusty, I'm sorry. This is the second book that I bought. This is very heavy, but it's very interesting because the pages from the sides are black. I really love how the cover put their title like in this small giant alphabet. You can see so many design posters, bag, food packaging, business card because I'm also working in that fields, which will be graphic design specializing in branding, typography and illustration. And also, these small books that they pack in a one envelope. I love their photography. And this book called The Sandscape Dossier, or I think A Thing of Sense.